Good morning, my dear student. प्यारे बच्चों. Today, again we are going to discuss your chapter how, when and where. In this chapter, we have already discussed about the various elements of the history, about the dates and their importance, about the resources behalf of that. We can describe the history properly. About all the things which is important in history, step by step we have discussed in my previous video. I have already discussed. Today I am going to explain this in very easy language. If you will read your book, then it is given very clearly the important updates. History is based on chronology. As I say again and again, history is systematic. The incidents which happened in past, they have some datas, they have some dates, and if we systematic that day properly, so we have clear information about particular person, particular place and particular incidents which happened. Here, that is very important things. That as you have seen in the history textbook of the past 2 years, historians now write about a host of other issues and other questions. They look at how people earned their livelihood, what they produced, what was their problem, and what they ate, how cities developed, the markets came up, how kingdoms were formed and new ideas spread, and how culture and society changed. Before, we have seen the history text that everywhere the court poet write about the general information of the king. When they do continue to associated history, when a string of dates, this association has a reason. There was a time when history was account of battle and big event. It was about ruler and their policies. I am saying you, they give the information about their political opportunities, and behalf of that there are so many questions arise in your mind, and you can find to put up that question to your teacher, that it is about rulers and their policies. Historian wrote about the year a king was crowned, year he married, the year he had a child, the year he fought a particular war, the year he died, and the year the next ruler succeeded to the throne. For events such as these, specific dates can be determined, and histories such as these debates about dates continue to be important. What I am telling you, what I give you some statement, if you will see, then court poet, the historians during that time, he tried to focus only the political issues. He tried to focus particular kings and king's family and their war. But gradually we have seen that mindset has changed. The historian put up so many questions, asked so many questions, and they do study that development of market, the common people's history, the culture, custom, rituals, practices. What was happening during that time? It was the matter of curiosity of the historians now that time. So, here one question arises: which date this incident happened? By what criteria to choose a set of date as important? The date we select, the date around which we compose our story of the past, are not important on their own. They become vital because we focus on the particular set of event as important. If our focus of a study changes, if we begin to look at new issues, a new set of dates will appear significant. Consider an example. In the historian written by British historian. History is written by British historian. In India, the ruler of each governor general was important. These histories begin with the rule of the first governor general, Warren Hastings, and ended with the last viceroy, Lord Mountbatten. And ended last to last. Lord Mountbatten was last viceroy of India. That is the very important things. They wrote about all things, all incidents which happened during the British period. The British historian, they were aware of that how can they represent himself in future. How can they prove that our policies were legal, we are doing well, we are social reformer, what our policy is directly related from the social welfare of the state. They want to prove their views behalf of the written history. In separate chapter, we read about the deeds of other hosting: Wellesley, Banty, Dalhousie, Canning, Leighton, Ripon, Curzon, Harding, Irwin. It was seemingly never-ending succession of the Governor General and Viceroy. All the date in this history book were linked to the personalities, to the active policies achieved. It was as if there was nothing outside their life that was important for us to know. The chronology of their lives marked the different chapter of the history of British India. Here one question again arises. How do we periodize? हमने किस तरह से इसको कालक्रम में बांटा? This is a very important incident. One of the British historian, he was economist. In 1817, James Mill, a Scottish economist and the political philosopher, published a massive 3 volumes work, A History of British India. He wrote a very interesting book, no doubt, A History of British India. That was a very finest example to know about the history during that time. But here, we have seen that the history of India was discriminated by James Mill. James Mill categorized the whole Indian history in 3 parts: early history, is the Hindu history. Middle history is the Muslim history. In the modern history, it means British history. It means this discriminations which we have seen in the categorization of James Mill was very strange. He want to prove that the Britishers were superior among all. They have intellectual. They were enlightened. वो बुद्धिमान थे, विद्वान थे, उन लोगों ने उनमें इतिहास की समझ थी, इसलिए उन्होंने अपनी चीजों को अच्छे से व्यक्त किया. लेकिन why do we try and divide history into different periods? We do so in attempt to capture the characteristic of the time, its central feature as they appear to us. So the terms through which we periodize, that is, the demarcate the difference between the period, become important. They reflect our ideas about the past. They show how we see the significance of the changes from one period to next. Mill thought that all Asian society were at lower level of the civilization than empire, than European society. According to his telling of history, before the British came to India, Hindu and Muslims despots rule the country. Religious intolerance, caste, taboos, and the superstitions practices dominated social life. British rule, Mill felt, could civilize India. He always passes out comment that the white man burdens, Indians are white man burdens. They are fully illiterate. They don't know about what is the meaning of history. But it is not truth. If you will discuss, if you will read, if you will minutely observe about the Indian history, then you find out there are the elements, the initial element of history, which was in the Vedas, which was in Purans, and which was also the modern historians believe that the Kallan Rajtarangini was wrote by Kallan, who was the Kashmiri poet. He clearly mentioned about that the definition of history. इतिहास किसे कहते हैं? कल्लण ने अपने राजतरंगिणी में क्लियर कहा. ये 11वीं सदी की बात है, 11th century AD, when he wrote about the importance of history. But here, that is the contradiction. They want to prove that कि इंडियंस तो इसके बारे में जानते ही नहीं थे, हमने इनको बताया और हमने फिर आपको इसके संबंध में इनके एविडेंसेस के बारे में बात की. आई हैव डिस्कस अबाउट द एविडेंसेस ऑफ हिस्ट्री. हमने बात किया किस तरीके से इसके बाद कॉलोनियल एरा में परिवर्तन हुए, चेंजेस आए, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन प्रोड्यूस्ड रिकॉर्ड, डायरीज, सर्वे और लोकल जो अथॉरिटी के द्वारा लिखवाए गए आर्टिकल्स थे, इन सारी चीजों से, पत्र, लेटर्स, फरमान, इन सारी चीजों से हमें इतिहास को जानने का एक अच्छा तरीका मिला और फिर इस तरीके से हमने हिस्ट्री को समझा. ये तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स. वी विल रीड अगेन दिस टॉपिक अबाउट दिस चैप्टर इन माय नेक्स्ट वीडियो. आज के लिए इतना ही. थैंक यू एंड गुड बाय. टेक केयर.